The thought that won't leave me. You ever get a thought, one that comes out of nowhere, but when it hits you, it changes everything? I have one, and it has been with me since childhood. When I was around 9 or 10 years old, I used to get this recurring thought. While falling asleep, I would start imagining, like, what if I was not there? What if nothing was there? What if this entire world was not there? I would start going deeper. I would start thinking, like, what if I'm not there? Like, I'm dead, I'm not there. What will be there? So the thought will come like, okay, Earth is there, and the entire world is there. Then I would start thinking, what if the Earth is also not there? Okay, if Earth is also not there, then star, moon, sun, sky, all these things will be there. Then I would start imagining further. Moon is not there. Okay. Sun is also not there. And then all the stars are also not there. What will be there then? Then it will be like an empty universe will be there. Then the another thought will occur that what if this universe is also not there? And that's when it would get scary for me, and I will shake it off and shoo away the thought and try to force myself to sleep. And this was not something that happened just once or twice. I think I used to have this pretty frequently. And if I am telling you this, I can still remember it very clearly. And from time to time, I get into that zone when I start thinking like this. And every time I was going with this train of thought, I will end up being very scared, very fearful, like I am going into an abyss, into oblivion. And that thought was, I cannot describe it, but it is such a scary thought. But it kept coming back. The feeling of being here. Now I get a different kind of thoughts. Even now, after so many years, I get a strange but different weird thought. I just wanted to see if you resonate with it, or you also, who is listening to this video, you also have these kind of thoughts. It happens randomly. It's like sometimes I'm just looking at my hand, or I'm holding a cup of tea. Mostly when I'm, in a relaxed, calm state, I realize that the world exists because I exist. No, don't get me wrong here. It's like the world exists because I am awake to see it. My eyes are open to see it. When I open my eyes in the morning, the world resumes. When I shut off my eyes in the night, the world shuts down. I mean, that's how it feels to me, right? Now I'm in front of this camera and I'm talking to you. So I'm looking at this world from this body, from this eyes. So the thought goes like this, and the weirdest part is this, that I am inside my body. I'm looking at this world from my point of view, and this world exists from my point of view. I can see my family, my friends, my father, my colleagues, the entire world, etc. Right, from my point of view, from my eyes. And I wonder, like, what it would feel like to look at the world from their eyes, your eyes. When I wake up, I see certain things, I think certain things, I'm aware of certain things, not everything, right? World is so vast. I'm aware of certain news, certain events, etc. And I'm looking at world from that angle. I might have certain limitations, certain challenges, and that worry, etc. It's my point of view, my narrow point of view from inside my body, from my thought, my brain. And when you wake up, you look at the world from your eyes. I don't know what you feel, right? And you will never know what I feel. You might tell me, I might tell you, I might explain you, but you will never feel what I feel from inside my body, from inside my perspective. I don't know how to describe it in words, but I often get this feeling that what it would be like to look at the world from someone else's perspective, someone else's eyes, like going to bed, sleeping, waking up like someone else, and experiencing the world. Why I think like that is because I think, I feel like how it would be like, what would I feel, and what they feel actually. Do they also look at world like, of course people have different beliefs, that intellectually I understand, but from existence point of view, right? And this is very weird, and I get this feeling that however much I know my family members, however much I love them, I will never be part of them, and they will never be part of me. And that makes me feel very lonely. And you have to think what I'm thinking, you have to try to experience what I'm telling here. Maybe you do, Maybe you also go through these thoughts. If so, please write in your comments. I would want to hear like how it feels like for others, and if you go through these kind of thoughts, you know, these kind of moments, etc. And this realization that I am so alone, or it's all from my perspective, it is both very unsettling, very fearsome, and also it is empowering. I know it's contradictory, but I'll explain. If I think about it, every other person is also having this experience. My wife, my father, my kids, my friends, entire society. They all exist in their own world, like me. But I will never truly be able to step into their world, be like them. It's like we all are trapped inside our own realities, inside our own world. Connected, of course, but fundamentally separate in our existence and our experience of the world. And that is a strange thought, power and fear at the same time. And whenever I have this realization, I have two strong feelings at the same time. First, power. I feel very powerful. It feels like I am someone special, that I am the protagonist, I am the hero of this world, I am the center of this world. That's how exactly it feels like I am the center of the world. I am sitting here talking to you, and I am the center of the world. Everything around me is like about me, at least for me, right? From my point of view, like, and challenges are for me, solutions are for me, and that means I must be someone special. And because I am the only one person in this planet with billions of people who is having this feeling. I don't know if others have this feeling or not, that that looking at this hand from inside this body, it's like you watching a movie where someone narrates and that person sees everything, and the entire world is from that person's narrative. It's like this is actually what is happening in reality with us, right? We are in this movie, and it is like we are the narrator, and you can never truly see yourself from outside. You can look at yourself in mirror, but that's not the same, like, you know so that I know, I mean, based on whatever cultural religious background you are from, I sometimes feel like I'm very powerful. I'm like, that I am a blessing of God, or I'm a superhero kind of thing with unwoken talent and things like that. And the second one is that of fear. The fear is that if I'm truly separate, then who else out there truly understands me? Who else can truly feel what I feel? Who else can truly understand me? Who else can truly understand my experience? It's like suddenly stepping out of the world and looking at it and feeling that you are not part of it, belonging to it, but still feeling separate from it. And that feeling is intense. I don't know if anyone else has it, but why I'm talking about it today is that I was reading a book, The Divine Reality, and in the introduction, the author talks about similar experience, that when he was 9 or 10 years old, he used to go sit alone in the bath and cry because he felt so lonely. And it immediately hit me that this is what I feel so many times, and this is something, and it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, I get this feeling that okay, anything is possible because I am the hero of this story. I am writing this story, and I can do anything. Anything is possible for me. It's an unfinished movie, something like that I feel, and I feel very powerful. And when you get conscious about yourself in this way, even the people closest to you feel separate, like something outside of you. Not in a bad way, but in a way that makes you realize that you are experiencing this world alone through your mind, like anybody else who is experiencing this world through their mind. I was thinking, should I talk about this in a video? Maybe everybody thinks like this, maybe not. Let's find out, I thought. So if you have similar feelings or experiences, please share that in the comments. I would really like to know, and I think many people would like to know how we look at the world very intimately, deeply, from our personal point of view. And for a long time, I thought about making this video, but I was not sure if people would even care. But maybe that's the whole point. Maybe there are others who feel this way but have not put into words, or I have not come across that precisely like this. So I want to ask, have you ever felt like this? Have you ever suddenly become aware of yourself as being the center of your experience? What goes through your mind when you think about this? Drop a comment. Let's talk about it. Because I know this much, that whenever this experience happens, it does make me feel alone, but it also makes me feel something else. Like maybe there is something special about being alive at all. What do you think about it?